Welcome to Once Upon a Real Life with Belle, and this is a podcast about real life, just as it is. Each episode is an honest conversation about the moments that challenge us and sometimes surprise us. No filters, no pretending. Quick thanks to the show sponsor, ActiveFlex. If you're looking for pain-relieving gel with long-lasting relief for painful muscles and joints, you can use my discount code, BELLE10, for 10% off. Just visit alphasport.com.au. Let's begin today's episode. Today on the show, I am thrilled to introduce the one and only J Vincent, a 21-year-old musician from Cairns who now lives in Mackay, who is absolutely going places. This guy's voice, it can be grungy, hypnotic, or just plain gorgeous. And his guitar, it's a 12-string, and he plays with wizardry like you have never seen. But, little warning, the recording is a bit rough. When Billy hits those high or loud notes, the audio crashed out and the guitar gets a little bit shy. If you want the full effect, the guitar, the voice, the magic, you will have to check him out on Instagram, TikTok or Spotify. Just go follow J Vincent. Billy's got sharp wit and just enough autism to make me laugh because he says the things I wish I could say. He's unfiltered, he's honest, and he is hilarious. Now let's have a little listen to the man himself. Welcome, Billy.
Welcome. Oh, I'm welcome. How are you?
You're so bloody welcome.
Yeah.
I found you online and I was like, okay, next video. Okay, next video. I'm a huge fan of grunge and metal, and your voice has got this edge to it, this raspiness, this ability to go high pitch in a really raspy way and then straight back in. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm hoping you'll sing.
Oh, yeah, I'll sing. Yeah, I might not be at my. I'm pretty raw. Like, I'm non-warmed up, but I'll give it a go. I got the.
Oh yeah. I'm so keen. So let's talk to me a little bit about your life, Billy. So who are you, J Vincent?
I'm a complicated individual. I don't know. Music was definitely not my first passion. That's for sure. It's all come very, very quickly. I've had it for a while since I was like a kid, but it was always just a hobby. You know, I was a footballer. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to play football.
So Mackay, this is rugby league, right?
Well, I'm from Cairns originally, so that's where the story begins. That's where the story begins. Yeah. So I lived in Cairns. I was born in Cairns, and then played football all my life there, and I was trying to be an NRL player, and I was alright. I made like the rep teams and whatever, but I was nothing on what I've got musically, but I didn't know that at the time. And then I don't know, I did some silly things, and just I struggled to get in, fit in with other footballers and stuff, and I don't know, I just wanted a fresh start, so I moved to Mackay in the end of 2023, and then I met my partner. And then I met my mate, one of my good mates, who said, you should start gigging. Because I was still good. I wasn't as good as I am now, but I just was doing it for fun. And then he's like, you need to start gigging. And then at January this year, I had my first ever gig. And then now it's just, it's all happening. I've quit football, and I tried to go on those shows. And then, because every person was like, go on the shows. I got rejected by both. But anyways, best thing that could have happened now looking back, but it's only, this journey hasn't even been happening for a year yet, and now I'm getting asked to go on podcasts, and I've got people reaching out, and it's pretty cool. It's hard to understand what's happening, but yeah, it's not the most exciting music story, I've been doing this from when I was a child. I guess I'm very lucky, and I have something in my brain that I know just connects with music, and I just love doing it.
God, I've got so many questions, but I'm going to start with what I think you should do. I reckon, unless you're already doing it, I think you need to buy a diary and every day write down what's happened, because this is a time in your life, if everything is going so quickly for you, you're going to forget the timeline. And wouldn't it be great to look back and go, that date that happened, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because you never think it's going to happen to you, so
right. And when it happens, it's easy to miss the moment, and then it happened, and you're just taking it for granted. Whereas if you've got it all written down, in 5 years' time, you can look back and go, look where I was then,
Yeah.
and look where I am now.
12 months ago, I'd never performed and for anyone, and I was just I just played music as a hobby.
Yeah.
Like I still liked music, but it wasn't like a I just played every now and then. And I was a football player, and then now it's all happening like
This
really.
is what you do. So
Yeah,
write all that. Try and backtrack a little bit, and this can be your memoir. You can
yeah,
get someone to ghostwrite it later if you've got your diary. Yeah, do it. So
yeah.
let's start with so you're a little kid, you're running around the house. Are
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
screaming what lyrics? Who were you singing?
I don't know because I'll be honest, like music wasn't a big part of my life until a bit later. I was just a normal kid. Like I was a bit different than other kids though, like being autistic or whatever. And I guess I just lived in my own little world. And my dad put me in football when I was like 6 years old, and I just played football my whole life. And I just, grew up and, went to school. And I guess, I went through like things, whatever that doesn't matter. But
Teenage stuff.
teenage stuff, yeah. And then my dad showed me the guitar when I was 10 or 11 years old, and he didn't expect he just showed me a few
So he
chords.
played? Your dad had a
Oh,
guitar and he played?
just casually, just like a couple chords.
And
Like
then he showed you the
yeah, and
chords, and then what? You ripped it up.
yeah, he just showed it to me as a hobby. Like he just showed me how to play like "Time of Your Life" by Green Day, and then I guess I just picked it up from there, and it came very I was already writing songs when I was like 14 or 15, and
Wow.
I just yeah, I don't know, it just happened, and it's still a hobby at this point. I liked Goo Goo Dolls a lot. They were my first that's my first introduction to the alternate tunings.
Yeah.
I listened to Goo Goo Dolls Name, I think, and I learned that tuning, and I was like, wow, that's a cool tuning. And then I just kept my guitar in that for years. I never went back to standard tuning, and I just made shit up, just made my own things up, and then I find another tuning, and then I go on that tuning, and then everything just I start to listen to, I started to like, a lot of Nickelback, and I do like the grunge stuff too as well. I just like all music. I don't really have like a specific genre that obviously I went through an Ed Sheeran phase, I guess, and like every other singer songwriter and Shawn Mendes, and but now, I really like John Mayer. He's like my sort of person that I like want to be like, because, he's someone who's a very, very good guitarist, but also a very good songwriter and singer, which is not normal. Usually it's like one person, it's like one of the three things someone's good at, and then they get help with the other things. But to have all three together is not very normal. But I just, yeah, pretty much music wasn't really a part of my life at all. Like it was all football, and it was all gym. I really like going to the gym and working out, and then I moved away from home. I needed money, and I started music, and I got pretty good, like a lot quicker than I thought. Like and if I look at videos of myself 12 months ago, you would be shocked. Like I don't sound like the same person. It's
You should keep those videos too. Do not
yeah, I've
delete
got
them.
them all. Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
so when you are getting home from school, you've had a shitty day. Are you pulling out the guitar? Are you getting home from school in a happy mood, pulling out the guitar? Is this a mood thing for you when you were growing up, or was this a dedication, or was this for your autism a checkout? Like, what was this?
It started off. It's hard to remember because like it happened all really like it's all a blur, because obviously the music it was always there, but it was just like you're right. Like I would, like if I was like upset or something, or I was bored, I'd just pick the guitar up and But then the other thing I would do is go kick the football. So it was like a mix. I'd go kick the footy or go play the guitar, and I used to watch a lot of YouTube of like singers and everything, and
Do you read sheet music?
no, I know nothing.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah. So
I don't
you're
even know.
like,
I don't even know what a key is.
yeah, dude. So
I
you
don't know
are
what.
like one of these geniuses that can listen to Tchaikovsky and then suddenly play it.
Kind
Oh,
of a little bit. Like it's hard because people ask me for advice, and I don't know like what to say because I've
yeah.
got a very unique. Like I just do, yeah. Like people, theory, people could break down what I'm doing. Like, oh, he's using suspended chords, but I don't know, and I think, and
Yeah.
I want to keep it that way because I just have my own sort of way of doing things that I approach the guitar, and but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it was nothing like there wasn't some like special moment like, oh, music spoke to my soul,
Mm.
and that's probably why I didn't get on The Voice. I don't have this like insane like lore. Like I do, but not with music.
Oh, we're going to
I
talk about that later. I got
yeah,
ideas on that.
yeah,
But okay, so your parents, are they saying my dude can sing?
yes. And
When you
my
were a child.
I think when I was around 15 years old. My mum started trying to get me to busk and like try and get gigs, and
Yeah.
my grandma like set me up with this like niche band in Cairns, but it turns out they had members who were like a part of Australian Crawl or something. And I didn't know that at the time. I just did a jam session with them, and then obviously they were probably like looking at each other like what the fuck's happening? And they were like, oh, we want you to like you should try and like everyone was telling me for years like, oh, you should start busking. My dad, you should start busking. You
So
should start gigging.
basically, you're telling me the universe was
Was forcing me to do
speaking
it,
to
and I did
you
it.
through every angle
Yeah,
possible. Everyone's like,
yeah.
dude, go on The Voice,
I
go
ignored it.
busking,
I ignored
keep
it.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we do. That's what we
Yeah.
do. But
Well,
you
I wanted
got
to be a
there.
footy player. I wanted to be a footy player, and I wasn't a bad footy player, but it was a very like hard like journey. Not like music. Music just comes to me naturally, and
Yeah.
I just it took me a really long time to get over. Obviously, in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm like, because I'm so logical, like, oh, there's already been 50 million musicians. What am I going to bring that's different?
Your
I don't want to.
music.
Yeah, but like, there's so many people who are trying to do the same thing. I just thought because that's how my brain works. If I'm not going to be the best, I don't want to do it. The sad reason is the only reason I even like did it in the first place is because I wanted money. Like
Yeah.
I lived on my own. I
But that's
needed
what we need, right?
yeah, I needed
No
money,
shame there.
and then I've been gigging 2-3 times a week ever since, and it's just if anything, it hasn't even been 12 months. The first 4 or 5 months, it was just a hobby still. Like I didn't practice much. I just played gigs and everything, and then around June, I was like, fuck it, I'll go on the Idol. Like everyone's telling me to go on Idol. Every person. And then I tried to go on Idol, and let's just say like I thought if I went on there I would like destroy everyone.
Mm.
And I was fully planning it out. I was like, I'm gonna win. I was planning out the songs I would do for each performance. Like I was obsessed, and not in a good way. Like it took a massive toll on my relationship, and I was building it for
Yes.
months, and then they said no to me.
And
And I
then.
was like, and my whole world shattered. And I was like, hang on.
Ooh.
I was like, hang on. Because we both know that I'm good enough to get on that show. And I
Yeah.
was like, hang on. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, everyone's telling me that I need to go on Idol, and then I don't get on. That day, the day I found out about Idol, The Voice reached out to me. And I thought, hang on. Like, maybe
I'd
this
say someone at Idol tipped them off. We're
possibly,
not taking this guy. You should
possibly.
contact him.
Possibly, and then they reached out, and I was like, "Sick, maybe this is my way in."
Mm.
And then I made it all the way to the key checks and everything, and they said no to me again
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
some reason. But anyways, if
The
this is gonna,
reason is you don't need them.
yeah,
So the
yeah.
reason is, what did you learn? You learned resilience. What did you learn? After having such a hard hit 2 times, you get back up and you keep going.
The voice was
That's what
actually
you learned.
the voice was very recently. Like I only found out about that like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So if anything, this obsession with music has actually only been 6 months, not
Wow.
12. So all of the stuff I've done, all of the songs I've written, all of the songs I've posted have
Mm.
only been in the last 6 months.
Wow. And okay, so look at Troye Sivan. Like, go through his history. Do you know how he became
No,
Troy?
no.
So Troye Sivan he's got gorgeous music, and I'm pretty sure he was born in South Africa and then migrated with his family to Western Australia. I'm not sure if he went on like tried for any of the shows. I don't think he needed to because he was online and he was putting his song. So whether it was Insta or TikTok, I can't remember now. But yeah, the dude blew up, and now he'll travel all over the world. He's got gorgeous music, and it all came from being online and his online following. And that's what
Yeah.
you're going to do.
Well, the reason I thought I had to go on the shows was because I was getting nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's
200 views.
but that's because you were improving your craft. That's because you were learning to be in front of the camera. That's because you were writing new music.
Like looking back, it's all like it all works out. But I guess in the moment, it wasn't like that,
Which is why the diary.
Yeah, like at the time, I was not like. Let's just say I've become very toxically obsessed to the point where I like a lot of areas of my life are. Yeah, I've written probably that story song that's blowing up. I wrote that in 20 minutes 3 days ago.
Wow, I so want you to play that one.
Yeah,
If you're happy to play that
yeah, of
one,
course.
that's
But
that's
but I
that's the
just
one I want.
all these songs come out of me really fast, really quick.
Yeah.
I've probably written 20 years worth of songs in like a few months, and like I've
And you know
kind of
that's not normal, right? Like that is like is it I don't know if the word, correct me if I'm wrong, is it like idiot savant? Like someone
savant. Yeah,
who's savant,
yeah.
like incredibly intelligent and then
Only at this though. I'm not Trust me. I struggle to keep jobs. I struggle to remember to put washing on.
yeah.
Like I'm just good at this.
Well, that might also be ADHD. Have you got ADHD,
Yes,
dude?
yes.
There we go.
I've got a few things. I have
Same.
had a lot of issues growing up.
Mm,
And obviously it's morphing into a gift now. But let's just
yeah.
say, I guess getting diagnosed at the age I did when I was 16, that's not a good age. To get diagnosed with autism. I never got the help I needed either. Like I just
And
got
also, it wasn't what it is now. What, 8 years ago?
yeah.
It was different, right?
I never got I got diagnosed, but I never got help. So I just
Right.
went on with my life and really really struggled. Like it's been a hard, really, and it's all my fault. Like not my fault, but it's all from my own mistakes. Like just
Mm.
really really painful lessons, and just pushing people away, and now this music's happened and it's all blowing up, and like yeah, it's all great, but it's just hard to like feel like I deserve it, because for so long like I was just like not yeah, like it's really weird. It's a really weird feeling. Like yes, like being very creative and talented at this one thing, but then like struggling a lot at other areas of life. Like I don't feel like all these people who are complimenting me and saying how amazing I am. Like they don't understand. That I'm still a human. Like I
Yeah.
still like because I can play guitar and sing really well. That doesn't mean that and I'm not saying that like it's really helped my mental state, because
Yeah.
I've known for years, I've known this whole time that I was good enough, and let's just say like getting rejected from both shows really shook that idea in my head, because I knew it like this wasn't like some kid like, oh man, I got rejected from The Voice. I knew I was fucked over twice. It's not
Yeah.
like I'm just another person who didn't get a
Or you
voice.
were gifted twice, gifted. In the
I
future,
know,
you'll
yeah.
look back at that and go, thank fuck I didn't
I
get
know,
on that
I know,
show.
I know, I understand. Like looking at that now,
Because
it's
I have one of my episodes previous is one of the girls that went on The Bachelor. Her mental health went to absolute shit after that show. When she didn't get a rose on like the fourth episode, she went into a black hole,
yeah,
right? She doesn't know this dude. She doesn't actually give a shit if he chooses her or not. But because she didn't get that rose and she
yeah,
didn't get that private one-on-one date, she hold it. And that would have been you. Let's say you got on the show and then you got kicked out the second week. It's probably going to be the same feeling, perhaps worse.
yeah. I obviously in my head like knew that I wasn't going to get kicked out though. Like if I
Yeah.
got on that show, I would have shocked a lot of people in the music world.
Which you will shock the music world, just not
Yeah,
on that show.
I didn't
Yeah.
care about the show. I knew
Yeah.
that winning it would put me into a shit deal, and like
Uh-huh.
I understand all that stuff. I've done my research. It's more just
Yes.
I knew if I got that platform, I would destroy everyone else, and to prove because normal people don't understand. They just think, oh, The Voice. And I guess I did want the validation of the normal people, who,
Yeah.
who when I tell people I didn't get on The Voice, just go, oh, okay, well, did they
It's
tell
tough
you
them.
why? Oh, go again next year. Like they don't
Oh, no, no, no,
understand.
no, no, no.
Yeah, they don't
No.
understand that. Like,
The toll that took
yeah,
on you.
yeah. Well, yeah. If I'm being completely honest, if you need The Voice, you're not good enough anyway.
Mm.
I've done in a year. I've done more than what people do who have like won The Voice.
Yeah.
Like the Voice is for people. And I know I tried to go on it, but the only reason I tried to go on it is because I thought my karma or whatever was so shit that my social media was just so bad that I
Yeah.
was like hard done by, that I thought, all right, fine, I have to just suck it up and go on this show, and just that's how I would get my break,
So
and then
I will also say two more things. When you get some cashish, when you start earning good money, whether you are now or in the future, maybe you could look at hiring somebody to take care of your socials, meaning you don't read the comments. So you're not getting that toxic positivity that's affecting you
yeah, I
right
know,
now.
yeah, I
Someone
know,
else is
yeah,
receiving it. And also that gives you time to work on your craft alone.
yeah,
And then also perhaps whether you have a counselor or a psychologist now, maybe get one, because if you
Yeah.
do blow up, you're going to need it. You're going to
Well, I'm
need
seeing one
someone.
at the moment, but yeah,
Keep
it
it
costs a
going.
lot.
I know
Like
it costs
I
a
don't have
lot.
I don't have resources. That's the thing I was gonna say. I'm in a really weird spot
Yeah.
because things are blowing up, but nothing's actually happened yet. I've
Right.
still, I
When
still
it
play at pubs,
does,
and I still play at pubs, and
yeah.
like, and
Yeah.
it's weird for my head because like I'm seeing all this stuff online, and I go to the pub, and they're like, "Can you turn it down, please?" Like I'm still background music, and it's
Okay, that's perfect for the diary because that's
yeah.
going to go great in the book.
Yeah, trust me, I won't forget any of this
Can you
stuff.
turn Billy Vincent down?
That they do that. Like I'm being serious. Like people complain to the managers that my
Yeah.
music's too loud, and
Yeah.
like that's confusing to me because then I have people online. I mean, it's actually, if I'm being honest, this has actually been, it's been good for my mental health, but it's also been even worse because I already knew that I was this good the whole time.
Yeah.
And then now that it's like magically happening, like, oh, okay. And then I have to go back to my pub gigs and
Mm.
go back to, just being a normal person and competing with
But
other
these are the days
musos.
that
I
you'll
know, these are
probably
the, yeah, I know.
you'll
I
long
know,
for
I know,
this. You'll
I
long
know.
for this in the future. Like I
That's the
wish I
worst
was
part.
doing a pub where
That's the
some drunk
yeah.
guy's going, "Shut the F up."
I know. That's the
Like that's
worst
funny.
part. Yeah,
That's
that's the
funny.
worst. Yeah, it's the worst part is that at the time you think it's like bad, but when you look back, it's
It's
good. But
life.
yeah, I know. Like when I talk about this, I'm just talking about how I felt, how it made me feel, like in the moment.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
knew it
it's
was the
not a
best
great
thing that.
feeling.
Yeah, I knew because I knew that I was actually screwed over. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't just like a delusional. Like why didn't they pick me?
Yeah.
Like I knew that it was like, all right, like something's wrong here. Like I
Yeah.
was rejected by both shows. Like something's like off by about me or about them,
But you
and
kind
I'll
of
be
don't want to be a mockery. And I feel with your personality, I feel like you would have been a star simply because of the words that come out of your mouth as well as the singing. And I don't think I would have wanted to see that for you. I think your listeners and your fans, they want your music and they want your reality. They don't want what someone has
yeah.
cut together
Well,
to
I said
make.
that to them. I literally said to them that I don't want to be told. Like this is probably why they didn't bring me on. I said I don't need. What are they going to coach me that I don't already know?
Right. And also, they do sleep deprivation and stuff like that. Do you know that? So then,
No, I didn't know
basically,
that.
100%. So, MKR and The Bachelor. So I'm assuming that The Voice and the other one are going to be the same. They do sleep deprivation, so they'll keep you up. They'll feed you the wrong foods. They'll do all of this stuff to make your brain chaotic, so you say dumb
Well, I'm
stuff
already chaotic, so
or
that's
fight
yeah.
with people or go off at your mentor so that they can have clips and
Yeah.
ads and content.
I wanted to be the exception. I wanted to like
Yeah.
prove that show wrong. Like I wanted to go on that.
Oh,
I
who
guess it was more
cares?
of I was trying to make a statement. Like I wanted to
Mm.
go on that show and prove you don't know what talent is.
Yeah.
Like you think that because someone's got a nice voice, they've got talent. Just because you've got a not, I think the whole show is wrong. Just
Yeah.
because you've got a good voice doesn't mean you're going to make good music.
Yeah.
Listen to the Voice Winners music. It's
Yeah.
shit. It sucks. Chris
Yeah. And
Martin.
also, I can't even remember the names of any
Exactly.
winners
Because
apart
they
from
don't
Guy
have talent.
Sebastian.
Because they don't have talent. Just because you've got a good voice doesn't mean you've
Yeah.
got the thing. Like the
Yeah.
guy from Coldplay, his voice is not even. He's just got a normal average voice, but his music is insane.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan wouldn't even probably turn a chair on the
Oh,
auditions, but his songwriting is
insane.
like it's wrong. Like the whole
Mm.
concept, I'm gonna make you into a star. No, you're not.
Mm.
Like just because some 18-year-old girl with blonde hair like has a nice like like singing voice doesn't
Falsetto.
yeah
Mm.
doesn't equate to being like a good musician at
Yeah.
all. I'd
Yeah.
argue music producers have more talent in their fucking finger than all of these people. Like I see
And they
some
can
people.
recognize it, right?
They know.
They can
They were.
recognize it.
I literally did the key check with them, and they didn't give me a word because they know they're not going to tell. I showed them my cover. I have a cover of Maniac by Michael Sembello. But I made it into
Hang
my
on.
own.
Is that Maniac Me?
Yes, I can play that for
Oh,
you if you want.
hell yeah. Can you just do a little
Let's.
bit of that now? Do a
Yeah.
little bit of
Okay.
that one now.
Let's just
Because
say this.
that's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Let's just
I want
say
to hear
that.
it.
Like they're not gonna tell me. Like I already had a cover. Like I chose this song specifically because like
It's so crazy that you chose it, and that's why you chose it,
Right.
probably, because it's like stand out.
All right, can you hear this okay?
Yep.
So it's like, hang on. Just a steel town girl on a Saturday night, looking for the fight of a life. In the real-time world, no one sees her at all. They all say she's crazy. Locking rhythms to the beat of the heart, changing movement in a light. She is danced into the danger zone when the dancer becomes a dance. It can cut you like a knife if the gift becomes a fire. I know why between well and what will be. She's a maniac, maniac on the floor. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. She's a maniac, maniac on the floor. Oh, and she's dancing like she's never danced before. Ooh. Oh, she's a maniac on the... So I did that for them and they said no.
Can I just say, turn that shit down?
I did that song for them and they said no.
That was unbelievable.
Thank you.
That was so, and I didn't even recognize it at all until the chorus. Damn, son.
They said no to that.
Yeah, they hated it.
Because
They don't know. Oh, who cares? Who cares? I say yes to that. I say yes to that.
They said it was insane. That's the worst part. They knew how good it was. Like, they told me. They also told me Idol's loss. That's what they said to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just thought they wanted entertaining TV. Like, surely, like, 100% with a 12-string guitar coming on. Like, that's entertaining.
Yeah, so you need to get with the people. So I reckon you need to do some research on who promotes who. Like, look for who promotes Ed Sheeran. So if he comes out to Australia, if you open for him, someone like that, right, or anyone who's coming to Queensland, Brisbane, wherever you want to go. I would love that
opportunity. If someone gave me an opportunity to open, I would.
Yeah, look at Sabrina Carpenter. So I would claim to say she is who she is now. Someone said it yesterday. I'm copying them. Sabrina Carpenter is who she is now because of Taylor Swift. She opened for her, right? Then you've got Olivia Dean opened for Sabrina Carpenter. So it's like this, that's your exposure. Yeah. Right?
And if I got that opportunity, I sing for 5 hours. Singing for 45 minutes is nothing for me.
So maybe we just need to tag in the people that you love, like definitely Maniac. But the way you sang it
with Stifler, like in American Pie.
Yeah.
But I just like this. I just heard it one day on the radio, because that's a talent of mine, is that I can hear songs and I can put them into any way I want. Any. You give me any song right now and I'll like, actually, let's do it. Fuck it. Give me any song right now and I'll do it in that style.
How are you gonna know what I like, the bands that I like?
I don't know. Or just give me like a song that like you think I would like a well known.
Okay, I've just been to Metallica last week and they were effing awesome.
Okay, I'll do Metallica. All right.
Am I choosing a song?
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
I was gonna do Nothing Else Matters.
Okay, great.
Okay, let me think. What should I do? So close, no matter how far. Couldn't take much more from her. Just understand who you are. Oh, and nothing else matters. Trust I stick and I find it, yeah. For myself from a different view. I don't know the rest of it. It's like,
oh, it's so good.
For what they say. I never cared for what they tell. Oh, and I know that nothing else matters. Yeah.
Yeah, rock on.
Yeah. I just hate, so I can just hear songs. I don't hear the chords. I just hear the song, and then I can just
You just
play it.
sit there and you make up a riff. People take years to make up riffs.
Yeah. Well, no, the riffs are the hard part for me because the songwriting. The songwriting is the easy part. The riffs the hard part because I'm getting to a point now where my riffs are getting more and more unique that I have to try harder and harder to come up with something that sounds different.
Yeah, yeah.
You got, because all of my riffs do sound very unique. Because I sit there for hours and like come up with something that's like sounds different. Like whether it means I purposefully make it sound strange on purpose, or because every song fucking has the same, I'm trying to I'm trying to make it as like niche as possible.
Yeah.
And then but the songwriting, if I come up with a cool riff, the songwriting just happens.
How do you
When I
remember
make,
the riff? How do you remember it? Say you've come up with the best riff. How?
it just happens. I record it though. I do record it
yeah,
with
yeah.
my voice memos. Like this song, the story, like I knew that with the riff that I made, it was like all like mystical and like, I don't know, it's like theatrical, like storytelling. But then when I make a riff, like it's like, and I won't let you know, the best thing gonna I won't let them. Like it just depends on the riff,
Yeah.
like it just depends. I know that this is not normal, by the way. Like
I bloody
this is
love
just
it.
how
I was digging this.
this is just how my like brain works. Like if I come up with a cool, but then another thing is I've got two styles. So as you can tell, I've got a grunge side and then I've got like a Ed Sheeran-y side. So I like see if you can tell the difference between these two progressions.
This podcast is supported by our friends at ActiveFlex, the Australian pain relieving gel designed for long-lasting relief for painful muscles and joints. Always read the label and follow the directions for use. If your symptoms persist, please seek advice from a healthcare professional. You can shop online at alphasport.com.au and use my special code BEL10, BEL10. And that's just a little special code for you as a listener of the podcast, using the discount code at alphasport.com.au.
Or something like this. You hear the difference? Like one's like sad, lovey, like love.
It gives me Alice in Chains Nutshell, the first one.
Yeah. Well, no, but no, not even that, because that's not what I was like. The first one, the chords themselves are like a different sound. So like, listen to this. Ready? Or then listen to this. It's like one's about like grunge and like
Yeah.
and then the other one's about like I don't want to listen to me. If it's like I've got like I know a girl. It's the color side of my world. And then I've got like sad, so I can kind of mix. So it depends on the riff that I want to make.
So the one you did a couple of seconds ago gave Tea Party vibes to me.
Yeah,
the
Tea Party, like sad, like Ed Sheeran, like like lovey dovey, and then I can make riffs, and it just depends on the sound. So like it's really hard for someone who doesn't know music to explain. But this, like, it's different to this. Like this is more like happy chords, like, and then this is like hurting why you're calling me so late. It's kinda hard to talk right now. And then I can like I can go like, what's another song? Like, ever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. So it's like two. That's why I play in tunings, because like I can create. So my music, I can create two different, completely different genres of music. So like I'll come out with like a grunge album.
So can I also say the bands that I love for that can have such an eclectic change and difference in their music is Faith No More. So
Yeah.
you've got your heavy metal, you've got your crazy stuff, you've got your beautiful, soft, rhythmic music, and that's one of the things that I love. So Mike Patton is the lead singer, and his range is just mental. But that's one I buy an album, I listen to an album, and every song is different.
Yeah.
I went to the Spiderbait concert the other night. And they also have a massive range of what kind of music they play. I interviewed Whit from Spiderbait on this podcast a couple of months ago. He gave awesome, like you, he shared the story of how he picked up the guitar and how he wrote the cool riffs that he writes. But your style is completely different to Whit's.
Yeah. I wasn't even. That's
Unbelievable.
another thing. I don't think in genre at all. Genre
Yeah.
is not a word to me. Like
Yeah.
people say, "Oh, what genre of music are you?" And oh, like, would you ever think about doing like country Americana? I don't fucking know. Like,
No.
I just make music that I think sounds cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, do you know what?
if
Eventually, you could be like Beyonce and bring out a country single, and everyone's going to
yeah.
go, "What is
I
that?"
think if in my opinion, if you're making music to suit a genre, then you're just boxing yourself. Like
Yeah.
what people try to do it to me, like, oh, it gives me Soundgarden, oh, it gives
Yeah.
me. I don't think about that when I'm playing.
Yeah.
I just make songs that I
It's
think
you.
sound cool. Yeah.
Can you play Story for me now?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Now, I'll just introduce you, Billy Vincent, with his brand new song, Story.
Brand new. I haven't even written like the whole song. It's just the verse and
He wrote
chorus.
it 3 days ago in 20 minutes. It's so brand new.
Oh, is it 3, 4, or 5? I think it's maybe 4 days ago now.
4 days ago now.
Something around, yeah.
Stand
Short time.
corrected.
Hang on. See if I remember all the lyrics. I should. All right, let's go. Because it's like a lot of different lyrics in it. Okay.
If you don't, just sing, I can't remember this bit.
Oh, I do that. I just mumble half the time. Anyway. It's all about melody. All right. I wrote this on a 6-string, but I think it sounds a lot better on a 12-string. It's more like mystical and like 80s and whatever. All right. There once was a man who told a little story about a boy who lost his way. The man became the powerful deliverer that's known to us by faith. The boy was just a little off the path that the man had set him on. Little did the wise man know that the boy would change his ways. The boy moved away and stuck his head inside of the devil's favorite lair. The man believed that the little boy was done for and he might as well stay there. But when the boy reached the devil's lair, and him come a man, saw the truth of his ways and changed what he became. It took me 20 years to meet the man. I was insane. Had to drink the poison not only for taste. The joy that he put me on at times made me question faith. But now as I'm sitting here a free man, I know my damn price was paid. Yeah.
Shut up. I loved it. I
Thank you.
freaking love that song. I reckon that was the first video I saw of you. No, the first one was you pissed off about The Voice and
Yeah.
Australian Idol. That was the first video, and I'm like, "What's this?" Click,
Yeah,
and then
I
you
knew
sang
that.
that.
I knew that. Like, I knew that's why the video. Like, I knew in the back of my head that people would go, "Oh, what? Who's this guy?" And then they
Yeah,
click on it and go, "Whoa!" Like that.
yeah,
That was the point. I knew that. Like,
yeah,
I was fucked over, so that people like they'd see me complaining, like, "Oh, who the fuck is this?" Oh, sick. So they just fuck.
yeah,
So like that's why I linked the video because I knew that like people would be like, "What the fuck's he complaining about?" And then they click on the video and go, "Oh, he's really good." Like, yeah, and
So
then that's
legitimate complaints. He has
yes.
legitimate complaints.
But that's the song that's getting traction at the moment. Like I've got
I
a lot of
bloody
other
love it.
songs. I've got a lot of other songs, but that one I don't know. There's just something about it that people really
I'm
like,
going to
I guess.
send this episode to my guitarist friend Whit from Spiderbait. When this episode comes out, I'm going to send it to him.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't even know who his label is. I don't know who has. Do you know Spiderbait?
I've heard
Okay,
the
they
band.
do
Yeah.
Whoa Black Betty.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Yeah,
That's
Whoa
a bit.
Black Betty, limber
Yeah.
limber, Whoa Black Betty,
Yeah.
Black
So
Betty
they're
on
are
a
they
truck.
Australian? Are
Oh
they
fuck yeah,
Australian? Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
so they
No,
played in
that's
Brisbane on Saturday night, and I'm such an old lady. I'm like, oh, I want to go to bed because they didn't come on till 10 p.m. You might
mm,
laugh at that, but I love PJs and I love bed.
yeah. I don't. I'm a night. I stay up all night
You're a night
playing.
owl? So
Yeah,
I went to this concert and it was unreal. It was
yeah.
so good. Yeah, so Whit is the guitarist. They're a three-piece band. They're Aussie. So
Mm,
I'm going to send him this
that would be
link.
awesome. Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
he thinks it's all right. Yep. Like
Yeah.
the thing that's
And he's a
frustrating
country
is.
kid too. He's a Victorian
Mm,
country kid.
yeah. No. I think the frustrating thing is a lot of these songs are like band songs,
Yeah.
but because I'm so niche, I don't know if I could play in a band. So I just use my live performances essentially. So like my songs recorded are going to be band, drums, everything. But when you see me live, it's sort of going to be like Ed Sheeran. So I use a loop pedal for everything.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Are you using pedals?
Yeah. So what I do
Yeah.
is so like I do whatever the fuck I want. Like my
Yeah.
live shows are I don't have a set rehearse. I just do
Mm.
so I'll get the loop pedal out and I'll go and I'll record the riff. Press record, I'll be like start like soloing over the like, you know, just get into the
Yeah.
zone like and then that riff will be playing and then I just start singing like oh once was a man who told a little story about a boy who lost his way and became and then I'll add in like a record that in there and then I might add in some layers like then another one. Then another one, and then I like that's all a big thing, and then I just start like I start like solo and get into it, you know, I'm just like
You become Slash.
and then I'll turn it off and go just back to the and then press it again, do a big like and then that's it, and then I'll finish like I always finish this is what I do, I always finish my songs with like a big like show off like
Yeah.
and then I do that, and then there's another video on my page. Did you see my Free Falling cover?
No, but I want to. But just hang on while I've got my thought.
Yeah.
I want you to have a look at some live gigs of Post Malone.
Okay.
So I kind of find you would be kind of similar to him on stage in that, like, he's effing hilarious. He is so entertaining. Like, Posty will strut like a model while he's singing his songs, but in a ridiculous way. Like,
Yeah.
he'll just overperform.
Well, I get into it. Like, I'm not a big talker. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
like the confident, like, how's everyone doing?
Nah.
It's more like when I know the crowd loves it and I'm in a zone.
Yeah.
Like, I start like, I'm not like being a joke, but I just get really into it.
Really into
Yeah.
it.
But
Yeah.
that
I've seen Post Malone in, you do know the song I Fall Apart?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that song, I've seen him live on stage singing it. It's such a desperate song. It's so heartbreaking and so real. And I've seen him with the microphone on the floor, squirming like a worm, pushing the microphone with his face, singing.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, this is the best stuff I've ever seen.
Yeah, people like enjoy it, you know.
Yeah, so
But Free
good.
Falling's my favourite cover to play live because I've taken the John Mayer version, you know, he did a cover.
Yeah.
And I've just made my own in my 12 string. So I'll go like, so this is how, so I'll like try and walk you through it. So I'll record that, then I go,
Oh.
record that, and then I go, then record another one. This is all over the top of each other. Then I go, then another one. So there's like 8 different layers. It makes this really beautiful sound. Then I go, then I go, just like 10 different things over the top of each other. And I'm like, and that's all, like, it's this, like, and then I stop it, and I'm like, she's a good girl. Love to mom, loves cheese, and that builds up again. With, like, the big loop, like, I'll start like, and I start like, you know, and then I'm like, do a big scream, like, and I stop it, like. But that's sort of what I do. Like, I take these songs and I just try and make them even better. Like, I do, oh, yes. I do Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, but my own thing.
Billy's
so I'll
version.
go like this. So I'll go. Very similar they're all similar structure. Record that, and I'm like, record that, and then I'm like, then another one, 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 and I'm like the muted, and then Shame like, it's all, and then I go, then I stop it, like the you got a fast car, I won't take it anywhere. And I add a lot of falsetto, like, together we can get somewhere, any place is better. Someday, in my soul, I got nothing to prove. And I remember when we were with like the big like
I was getting into that.
Yeah, I know, it's good. This is everyone, and then final one, and then we can keep talking. But
I was into that.
do you know this song? There's a place I go when I'm
Yeah.
alone. I think I've made the song like better. So I'll record like the intro part though. Record it, and then I'm like, this one's a bit slower, sorry. Then I do another layer, like that. It's very important, like, how you do the layers. All these are, like, overlapping with that, like, and then that. all that stuff, and then I go. Like get into it, and then I like stop it. I'm like, every time I close my eyes, oh, it's true. Oh, I know now who I am. This is all acoustic. And it's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I know now. And I press record like, the time when I'm alone, do anything I want, be anyone I want to be, and it is all I see, and I cannot believe I'm falling. That's where I'm going, where are you going? Hold me close, won't let this go. Dream catch me, yeah. Dream catch me when I fall. And I pause it, or else I won't come back at all. Yeah, and it's like, so I'm a bit like, I'm not warm, so I'm like,
Dude,
but
you're not. You're freaking awesome.
that song's really hard to sing. That's got like that's high range. That song.
So do you do exercises for your pipes?
Oh yeah, I warm up like the and all that stuff, and I have honey and stuff, but I'm completely self-taught. Like I've never had a singing lesson or
So
anything.
you have taught yourself the warm-ups, or did you Google that?
I googled the warm-ups, but I've
Yeah.
taught myself how to sing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because I've got such an acute ear, I hear singers and I can imitate them. So, like, I'll try and do it now.
Eddie Vedder.
Eddie Vedder. She's have I got a little story for you? What you thought was your daddy was nothing better. While you were sitting home alone at age 13, your real daddy was dying. Sorry you didn't see him. And he'd be like, and I'm glad it's out. Oh, I'm still alive. Yeah. Oh, yes, and then
Love
I can
it.
do, and then I can do the ain't found a way to kill me yet. As burn as dance with the born regions. And he's
From
like,
somewhere.
yeah, and then he goes, wife and kids, household peers, as burn as dance with the boy, and then he goes, how's it go? He goes, here come to snuff the rooster. Oh yeah, you know we ain't sick because I can't go that high, so I falsetto.
Ain't gonna die.
I go, you know, and we ain't gonna die.
Oh shit, mate.
And
Shit.
then
And I think I put on your thing, dude, those pipes are insane.
They weren't always insane. I'm like, yes, obviously I'm a talented singer, but I've actually like worked a lot on my singing.
Yeah, and
like,
that's the other thing. When the cash starts coming in, you also need to get someone to help you protect them. There will be.
I get sore like 4
Yeah,
hours.
there
of
will be
singing,
things and coaches or whatever, doctors, whatever. Do your Googling, but you need to protect them because they're insane.
Yeah. I can do John Mayer as well because he's one of the first people that I like the hang on, his voice is like, because I've got such more range than him, not trying to, but it's like hard for me to sing that low because I like want to go he sings really like, he like changes his tempo a lot. He's like, fathers be good to your daughters who love like you do. And he's like, girls become lovers, turn into mothers. So mothers be good to your daughters too. He like sings like this. If
To
you
the
watch him
side.
sing, if you
Yeah.
watch him sing, he like sings like this. Like he
Yeah.
always, because he doesn't actually have a lot of range, so he like makes the range with his mouth. He's like, I don't wanna leave, and he like sings like out the corner, and he
Yeah, I'm
like,
gonna look at it. Oh,
yeah.
mate, I'm
You'll
so
see it if
excited.
you go watch John Mayer singing, and he's like,
Yeah, right.
"When sky blue gets dark enough," and he like moves his mouth really like strangely. But yeah, pretty much being able to imitate.
Yeah, yeah, go.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Go, go, go,
But
go, go, go.
summer nights and long warm days, storm as the old moon falls, the mirror shows another face. Another place to hide it all, and I'm lost behind. He's like, stare at a full moon blanket. So I learned how to sing like Chris Cornell.
Oh my
And
god, I
then
love
everyone
Chris
thinks I
Cornell.
impersonate him. I don't.
Oh my god.
I just take like aspects of different singers. And
You
then
should
Chris Gate.
do, and in one of your covers, you should do Hunger Strike, Temple of the Dog.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of them. People also think I like listen to all these. I don't. I actually have
Yeah.
never listened to Temple of the Dog.
Well, that's only the one song that I like, well, that I knew. And
Mm.
it's got yeah, a whole bunch of awesome. I think Eddie Vedder and then Chris Cornell and someone else. That's really rude.
No,
But Temple of the
Eddie
Dog.
Vedder's good. Like I like how I was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
And
So
my favorite one,
I have
I've
copied a bit from him with like my pronunciation of words.
yeah.
Like
My favorite one of his, oh well, not my favorite, but one of my favorite songs of his, Pearl Jam, is "Not for You." And if you listen to it, I'm pretty sure he's sticking it to Sony Music. So maybe do
yeah.
your deep dive on that too,
Yeah.
and then you'll be able to learn where they.
I like Alive. That's my favorite song.
Yeah, Alive's
Like
beautiful.
the MTV. Like
Yeah.
that's my. If you want to know
Yeah.
like my sort of like the song she's around. Have I got a little story for you? And he goes like, that's the cool part. I can sing like Eddie Vedder, but then also like play guitar too.
And what about Black? Do you know? Have you heard
I
that
don't
song?
actually. That's the thing. I don't actually listen to a lot of
Mate,
it. I'm
I
not
need you to just listen to Black. You will die. It is
like
so haunting.
a beautiful life. I know
No,
you'll be a star.
you
Yeah.
said you didn't know it.
No, I know the song, but I don't like know. Oh, somebody.
Yeah.
I do have a good Eddie Vedder impression.
Oh,
Like,
Black is, I think I over listened to it, but when you put it on, it's got to be loud.
I just don't want people to think like this is gonna sound like tooting my own horn, but like I choose to sing like these people. Like
Yeah.
I don't want like this like I'm not copying them. I just
No.
like parts of their voice and I'm
Yeah.
if you're able to do how many people can impersonate Chris Cornell?
Well, it's not part of, like, you're not copying their voice. This is your voice, and you love their craft, and you're catering to your taste.
Yeah, I've just because I'm autistic, I think I've got a very robotic voice, as you can
Yeah.
tell. My voice is like and I think that's what gives me my tone with my
Yeah.
singing. So I've got like a shit speaking voice, but I've got like a cool like singing voice because my voice is so.
No,
I can,
it's
like,
not. We all hate the sound of our voice. We all hate watching ourselves on video. But I will say, I want to give you two pieces of homework, and that's going to be A, write everything down. B, take care of your mental health and pipes. So that
yeah,
will mean.
I'm already sore after that because I'm not warm.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. So you need to pay somebody to protect you and protect that craft.
Yeah,
that
I know.
voice.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I'm waiting to get like a label. Like
Yeah.
I think I'm good enough to do it without any of this. Like to get there first before
Mhm.
because I don't have the money to like start. Like
Yeah.
I use the
I'm
same
going to put
guitars
my
from when I was
thinking cap
15.
on and sent you an email of all my ideas and all my things I think you could reach out to.
Yeah, yeah. Because I like I'd be awesome to be sponsored by a guitar brand and all that stuff. Like I've got all this talent, but I don't have any resources. You know,
Yeah.
like I've only been doing this for a year.
Well, I reckon you need a producer. I want you to have someone.
I've got a guy here, but yeah, like obviously, like if I like go, I've got producers reaching out to me and stuff because they're the people who see the talent. The musos are the ones who have been reaching out to me the most. Like the music because they're the ones who understand like how hard it is to do what I'm like
Oh,
doing. Like normal
100%.
people don't really understand.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's just another singer, or like, oh, he's just another guitarist. But
Yeah.
like the musos understand what I'm doing, but I don't even know what I'm doing. It's like people can do what I'm doing, but those people have had years of like theory training and
Yeah.
whatnot. So
Yeah.
it's like pretty much rocking up to the NRL preseason and like never playing football in your life,
I'm
essentially.
here, guys. Hi.
Yeah, yeah. Like it
Kick
is
it to
weird. It is
me.
weird because I do feel like out of my depth. Like I don't
Mm.
know a lot about music, and I've just got a gift, and it feels weird. I don't know. I don't feel deserving
Mm.
of it because I'm just a god. Like I don't appreciate like some people would have worked for years and would die to like have that natural like ability. Whereas for me, it just. And I feel bad sometimes because
Yeah.
I know
So
there's so
that's
many
what you
people that
write down in your diary, and you write what you're
yeah.
appreciative for, what you value, and the things that you have that you're thankful for.
Yeah, I know.
And that's going to be guilt free then because you've acknowledged it, you've written it down. It's going to be in your book in the
Mhm.
future.
I think the talking videos have been okay too. I'm really surprised with how my views have been taken by
Yeah.
people. Like I was a bit nervous to like speak about like what I think because I do have some very strong opinions
Yeah.
about music. Like I feel like there's a lot of pretenders and a lot of people who think they're good but they're not. A lot of people like, just because they put themselves on a camera and film themselves, they're automatically talented and they're a
Yeah.
musician.
Yeah.
Like that's not true. Like
Mm.
there's a lot that goes into, and I just feel like it ruins it for the good people because it's so oversaturated that there's like 20 million people trying to. It's not like the old days where you like had to be approached or everything. It's like you can just put your music on the internet. Yeah, and I just
Unbelievable.
see, and they're
Unbelievable.
delusional too. Like they think that they're really good, and
Yeah.
they feel like they're owed something,
Oh
and
God,
it
you're
like
so fantastic. You say the stuff I want to say but
yeah, I
can't.
know. Well, this is gonna sound bad, but it's not like I'm all talk. Like I can
Yeah.
back up what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
I'm not just saying it and then he's not good enough to say those things. Like I
Yeah.
know I'm not shitting on people. Like actually trying to help people.
Yeah.
Like you do need that talent. Like I'm sorry. Like I could go to acting classes for 500 years and I'll never be Tom Hanks.
Same.
Why?
I can't
What?
act.
Why? But what if you work hard, right? No, you
Yeah.
just might. But you could learn to dance. You'll never be Michael Jackson. Why? Some
Mm.
people just have a gift that
Mm.
you can't teach. Denzel Washington, when he's on screen, because I do like acting. I've got a lot of like respect for it, and I wanted to be an actor at one stage. Acting is the same. Like people, there's so many actors who go to acting school, and like they think like they're just an average looking person. Like you wouldn't recognize them. Not saying it's not about looks. It's like how attractive you are. It's more you just need a distinct face.
You
If you
need
look at
something.
if you look at
And
every actor, you can recognize their face. Like someone like Woody Harrelson, you don't see many men walking around that just look like him, do you?
exactly.
It's not so much good looks. It's more like they just have a distinct face. You
There's
just
something about
yeah,
them.
exactly. And I know that's unfair for some people. Like, oh, but I work so hard. There is just something about me, not
Mm.
like talent wise. Just I've got a weird energy, like a unique energy because I'm autistic, I guess.
Yeah.
Like some people just you need like there's so many people. They're just normal people. Like my name's Greg. I play music. Yeah, like they're good at me. Like they sound fine. Like they
Mm.
sound good, but there's
Mm.
nothing that like hooks. When I hear every person I hear on The Voice, this is
Mm.
what I think. I've heard that before.
Yes. Oh.
They're good singers. I what some of the shit the judges say to these people. I
Yeah.
love your colors. I love your tone. They
You're
just sound like every other. Like I'm
yeah.
gonna get some hate for this. You know that new show in England, like the boy band show. There's like this show going on with Simon Cowell, and he's making like a boy band in like England or America or something. Every single one of them has the same like I'm doing this tonight. See, I can sing like probably gonna start a fight. And then the next person's like, right, hey, but like to me,
They're
that's just
exactly the
like you
same.
sound good, but there's
Yeah.
nothing special about like Chris Stapleton,
Yeah.
like I used to spend my nights out of the bathroom. You're like, whoa, like who the fuck is that? Or like that I've been rolling around, always looking down at all. You're
No,
like
I
if
see.
any other person tried to sing that song, it wouldn't sound the
It
same,
didn't
would it?
sound right. That's right.
There's just something about his voice that is
Mm.
just like that guy from that band on Instagram, the Nicotine Dolls.
No.
There's like this guy, and he's got one of those voices like I can do. And everyone like he puts it on a bit too much in my opinion. Like every second he's like, like oh,
It's the desperation.
but it's good. Like there's
Yeah.
something about his voice that's
I'm going to
I know
go
that
listen to
guy.
him.
Yeah, but we'll type up Nicotine Dolls. He's got an insane voice. But the
Oh,
point I'm
bloody well.
making is that people think it's just about like I reckon it's even harder for girls. If every girl singer just
You have
sounds
to
the
stand
same,
out. You
they
have
just
to
sound the
stand
same.
out. Yeah.
Like the new blonde girl who sings, wants like it's even harder for girls because you're put into this category like oh, I'll be the next pop like singer girl or the next country girl. You're like, excuse me, like the sassy like. I think as a man, like people are trying to I was talking to this manager person about it. I'm tapping into an untapped niche. It's like what I think people want grunge. They want it back. I think I've come
I
in a
do.
perfect. I've come at a perfect time when the world's lacking authenticity. Like I feel like now because everything's so oversaturated and everyone's trying to be the same. The next country singer, the next like pop singer. I feel like I've come at a time when people like want to listen to like 90s and 2000s like honey why you calling me and like people have like an itch for it because I've been getting so many messages from people that are saying
100%.
like
100%.
yeah, and it's not even old people, it's like people people just want that type of music again.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anyone
And also
doing what I'm doing.
Tool. Do you like Tool?
Yeah, they're a bit too much for me, like a bit
I'm
too.
going to send you a couple of good Tool
Yeah,
songs.
I'm because like I'm heavy but I'm not like
Yeah.
heavy, you know
No,
what I mean?
not all of their songs are heavy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to send you some cool ones.
Yeah,
All
like,
right, my dear, thank you so much for coming on. I am so freaking excited to see your future. I'm
thank you
going
for this.
to.
Like, I love talking to you because we've got the same energy, like the ADHD. Like, we
I
can
could
just like,
literally sit
yeah,
here and listen to you play all day.
yeah.
All day.
Thank you. I just really hope some things I said aren't like taken the wrong. Like, I don't mean to like come across like arrogant. That's not what I try to do. It's more just on like it's just what I believe, and it's not like I'm shitting on anyone personally or shitting on them as a person. I'm more just in general because I do have some strong beliefs, and I'm afraid that I'm gonna ruin the traction that I've got by being like a bit too not up myself, but just like,
Yeah.
oh, who's this guy think he is? That's not what I'm trying to do. Like, I just feel
Whereas
like
I
no one's.
like that. I like
Yeah, I
that.
know
So
there's an
your
audience who like it.
people, the people that like the way that you communicate are your people, essentially.
Yeah, I know that controversy is good, but I don't want to be like too I just say things that I believe and like I just feel like I can help people. Like people care too much about certain things and like just make good fucking music. No one needs to appreciate
That's it.
you.
That's
Just
it.
make
Full
good.
stop.
If you're good, people will tell you. Just
Yeah.
if you have to listen to a song and you're unsure, like people gonna like it, then it's not a good song.
Yeah.
That's just the truth. You should
And
listen
there's
to
not many times on my Spotify list that I'll hear a song for the first time and hit that plus button, but I have done it lately.
Exactly, that's a harsh truth. People
Yeah.
with 10,000 listeners or something, there's I'm not shitting on people, small
Yeah.
artists. Maybe they grow, but people who don't have. If you listen to some random artist with a random song, there's a reason that it's a random song because there's just nothing. It's a good song, sounds fine, but there's nothing like
Gritty.
that like punches you. You need, that's why at least I try with the tunings and that not many people are making songs on a 12 string anymore. Like you gotta. I know I'm very lucky, like with my voice tone or whatever, but like even if you don't have that, you still have to try. Like you have to like sit there at the guitar or sit there at the piano and go. Don't just go in the studio and get the producer to pull up some beat. Like you need to sit there and like, how can I come up with something that's like actually interesting, and like actually like that, like Wanted Dead or Alive, you recognize it instantly. You're like, whoa, like shit like that. Like guitarists, they sit there and put the same chords on the guitar and wonder why their song. Because let's face it, you're not. What are the chances that person's going to be a freakish songwriter?
Yeah.
You know, so you might as well try and make up some cool sounding riff. That's all I think. I'm just trying to help people, you know.
But you are who you are, mate. That is.
Yeah, but I really appreciate talking to you.
Stand tall.
I do really want to talk about this stuff. It's just there's not a lot of people I can talk to about it.
So I tell you what, if you do as I'm telling you, which is make your diary, please, protect your lungs, get some support for that with whatever you Google, not just doing it yourself though, with a professional. And then when you are massive in 12 months' time, you come back on here.
Okay. Well, I hope it's 12. Like I said, because now I've gotten a taste of that success, it's really annoying. Like I sit there watching my followers every 5 minutes.
Don't do it. Get someone else to do it.
Yeah, but I like want to. It's bad. Like,
Yeah,
it's
you
like
love it. You
yeah,
love it.
I do. But it's not good. I don't want to. I wish I could just turn it off. But
Yeah.
yeah, now I just because I've got nothing to do. I need to keep. I don't know how to
Yeah.
keep busy in Mackay. You know, if I've got shit going on with my music and I'm performing and stuff, of course I won't be checking my Instagram all the
Yeah.
time. But
So
because I'm just
maybe moving to a bigger city.
yeah, well, I hope I get like I can't like the resources for that. You know, like someone helps me out. But yeah, no,
Exactly.
I want to blow up before I move. I don't want to move and then oh, who are you again?
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna move and just be another one of the music
That's
scene. Like
Billy Vincent.
at least here in Mackay, I've got like gigs consistently, and like I
And
stay here until I get like a genuine opportunity.
yeah,
Because I
agreed.
don't want to just move and be gigging in the local scene as an
Yeah.
yeah. I
When
just
you've
need to
built that already in Mackay, yeah.
yeah yeah. But yeah, no, okay. Well, I'll
Bloody
appreciate.
legend, mate.
I really appreciate talking to you.
Billy Vincent, you are going places, and I'm going to be here watching it and pressing that plus button on my Spotify on every new release.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for listening to Once Upon a Real Life with Belle. Don't forget to visit alphasport.com.au with your special discount code BELLE10 for 10% off Actiflex Pain Relieving Gel. My name's Belle. See you on the next episode.
The man had set him out. Little did the wise man know that the boy would change his ways. The boy moved away and stuck his head inside of the devil's favorite liquor. The man believed that the little boy was done for and he might as well stay there. But when that boy reached the devil's lair, only then did he become a man. Saw the truth of his ways and change what he could. And some said he has to meet the man, and now I know I wasn't saying. Have to drink the poison, not only for taste. The journey that he put me on at times made me question faith. But now as I'm sitting here a free man, I know my damn price was paid.